It's not my problem. It's not my problem.
Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Seattle Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He's going to work it ahead for about 3. 2nd down coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's Walker running right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Ball is out and they lost it. And the Falcons scoop it up. They're going to take over at midfield thanks to that fumble. They had gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts turnover.
No, they don't. So, does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We've just got to take better care of it.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw here. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. He's going to have this one down to the 28. They get 22 out of that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
All set now. 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. Cut out left. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Catch made. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, there's way too much risk for that reward.
Quick throw left side, complete. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Drake London with the touchdown. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown. Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. This is Walker on second. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First and 10 now from the 46. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Delivered to the sideline. Smith and Jigba brings it in. He goes out a little short of the 40. They get 6 and a first down as well.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
So first down from the 41. Going play action, May. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a gain of 22. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the red zone on first. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
Here's Robinson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stings.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Set go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pass it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Robinson. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
So now a timeout comes in. They can talk over what to do here on 4th and 2. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Falcons calling the field goal team's number this time. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they come away with some points on that series.
2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. The throw completed by May. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play action, May. That one's complete, right side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means our first set of downs for Seattle.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. They're in practice. They're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary. You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
May trying again here on 2nd. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
Third and long for him here. Sends this to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here comes Williams on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that's good for a new set of downs.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
1st and 10 around to Robinson. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
2nd and 10, back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Air it out on 3rd. He's got London left side. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. So 20 yards on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. Along the right sideline, there's space. They're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already.
Pressure off left, and it's blocked. A Falcon, and he's out the clear. The 50. He's at the 30. And he finishes off the return partner, and just like that, gets his team 2 points.
Kate, this little sequence of events is why I'll go to my grave saying football is the ultimate and greatest team sport. This special teams group, they just picked up their offense in a big way. Softened the sting of that pick 6, and now this offense, well, they got to go regroup and pay back those special teams.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Keelan Robinson bringing this back. Good work so far. He's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick six. Looking right, and he finds it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you get more interceptions.
He's got a man left. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's a Falcon first down. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Falcons on top inside of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check, hurt.
Shotgun snap, a get to Robinson. He made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. He finds him right side. And they're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means 1st and goal is coming up. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Got it, ready?
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. He has it on the QB sneak. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me and I think many scratching our heads.
Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
On the set. Here we go.
Robinson does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Here we go, set. 72. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down. That is batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. They'll throw for it. He's got it. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
It's May from the end zone. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's sent out after getting them away from their own goal line. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. That's JSN, Smith and Jig on the quick slant. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And he goes out of bounds as now we're going to hear from our referee. We both saw the defender jump there before that snap. So they'll decline this and take the results. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Chased out to his right. And he's out of bounds just behind that line. Only a yard or two lost. But Brock, we all know, still qualifies as a sack.
You know, Kate, that's one of those situations where the game just, I think, speeds up on the QB a little bit. He doesn't flip it out of bounds before he goes out. It's going to end up as a sack on the stat sheet for the defense, and they earned it with effort, chasing him all the way to the sidelines.
May now from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Kyle Williams, the intended receiver. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. Here's Robinson with the return. Making some progress here. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce into your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. He's going to bring this down to their 35. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set to go now from the 35. From the gun, it's Robinson. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Completed over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd down from the gun. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
Gain on the play.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looking to throw. He's got it to his running back. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Here we go, set.
Working inside the red zone. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Drake London with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster going on, brother. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 7 yards on that pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Here's May on a 1st and 10. Hopkins holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. And they're gonna throw out of the gun. Hits him on the in route. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Falcons going nickel. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Working downfield. Snagged by Arroyo. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. This play goes for 36. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. Great to Walker on the check down. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch whole bunch of bodies around him.
And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks start the second half with some needed points. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Robinson with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Let's go.
He's dropping back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Here we go. 19 target.
Back to pass on first and 10. This back, it's Robinson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Robinson on the inside give. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Robinson again here on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Falcons with the football. They're leading, but not by a ton. The Seahawks opting for a 5th DB nickel set for this third down play. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Goal to go. They're passing. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Catch is made, but he is out of the back of the end zone. Could not get his feet down, partner. This one's going to end up incomplete.
Hey, I understand why this crowd and these fans were celebrating a touchdown, but not so fast. Catch, Yeah, that looked good, but you've got to get both feet down, too.
Fourth down, pass coming. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons make it a 9-point advantage. Drake London with a touchdown. His third through the air this game. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game.
26. Seahawks 16.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. It's complete. Kyle Williams rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
Seahawks 23.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready? Rambo leading. Hurt, hurt. Let go.
Here's Robinson. Start the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Ready up.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Shot. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Staying with Robinson. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. So they're left with 4th down here.
It's now
You never,
4th down.
ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Incomplete.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Going deep here for the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away and brings up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
It's crazy, crazy, crazy.
Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. It's on target to Williams. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Handoff now out of the gun. Has room into the secondary. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a fourth quarter lead. Lots there to tack on the extra points. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead.
Falcons 26.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. All in left side. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Finds him over the middle. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
So this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. He'll get 22 out of that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throwing it again here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And
crucial mistake late. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
And this one doesn't go far. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or at a premium in this league.
And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Looking to throw. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete, and now they're facing fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves. 60
Setting up to pass. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that you count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Back to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll look to throw it. Completed over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
That's complete right side. And he nearly gets him another 1st down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here he is to throw. The left side is caught by Pitts. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Sticking to the air here. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 15-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Gets his running back. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal.
Viking 18.
Throwing now off the play action. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
70 Lions. Go.
He's going to throw it again. Cut near the goal line. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Ready up.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Now to throw. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down.
Ready, ready. 19, charge. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing now. Quickly in, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Now Seattle going to call its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Red play straight ahead. Boy, were they ready to try and stick him here for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 2-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to sneak May. Boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.